Hello. So earlier today, 10 minutes ago, I was browsing through my old Scratch account and looking at some of the old games I made. If you don't know, Scratch is kind of like a programming language for kids, basically. It's not meant to be a proper programming language. There's no text, like blocks that you drag. And it's meant to teach you the basics of programming. And you can, if you like, do some kind of badly made Flash game from 2007 level stuff if you really try and you're really brilliant. Now, when I was about 10 up until year 7, I used to make games in Scratch a lot, and you know they were, considering my age and stuff, I like to think they were a little bit better than most of the stuff on Scratch. But today we're gonna have a look at them, and we're gonna laugh, we're gonna cry, and we're gonna reminisce on the world of Scratch. Let's go. Okay, so here we are on the front page of Scratch. As you can see, I had a little profile picture here. That was pretty nice. No, well, I don't know. It was decent, I guess. I drew that with a mouse, if I recall. That was what my hair was like back then. Yeah, these things here. These are some games I made. I didn't make these ones. No, I wasn't nowhere near that good. But anyway, let's have a look at some stuff. Someone left a comment on like 3 years ago. You get a point every time an obstacle touches. I want you to make a game where you're allowed not to touch edges, and if you do, you die. Control your sprite by the arrow keys. Alright. Oh, I was a bit worried now for a second. This is my friend. I think you can guess his name. Yeah. That was in year 7. We had to do a game making thing, and I used Scratch to make games. And everyone wanted me to make a game for them, basically, because you know I was just like so much better because I'd had like 3 years of experience. Not to toot my own horn, but I totally was. Okay, anyway, let's begin. Ooh, I'm not gonna play this all. Scratch has a nice knack of lagging extremely. I don't know why, it just does. Aussie Pods presents. Yeah, my name is Aussie Pods, if you hadn't gathered. Fuck, duck, this is slow. Yeah, you can see the problem. Scratch supported vectors, but I imagine maybe it's slow because it's trying to render loads of, like, vectors. Let's see if we take it out of full screen. That's a bit better. Okay, although, sorry, it's a little bit blurry. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the incredible adventures of Turnip Man. It's a pretty good. Well, yeah, for Scratch maybe. For Scratch, it's acceptable. You see, on Scratch, doing collision. I didn't actually make this collision engine, by the way. I nicked it from someone. That's very, very, very difficult. Doing like scrolling and stuff is pretty much like impossible to get it. Having scrolling and collision is near impossible. This is why this doesn't have scrolling. And that also, all good platformers, or at least most 2D platformers, you need to have a tile-based system just to make it easier to construct levels, I guess. Not essential. Also, scrolling and good collision. Tiles are near enough impossible in Scratch. If you don't know what I mean by tiles, where you have like, how can I explain? I'll put an image on screen for you people who don't know what tiles are. If you don't know what tiles are, then I don't know. You probably have a chromosome count higher than your IQ count. But yeah, I'm not gonna play through this whole game because it's just, you know, this game is very badly designed, terrible. It has a live system. Live systems are completely outdated. You should never ever use them in games. It's just completely pointless. They're a relic from the arcade era, and anyone who uses them is a complete arsehole. Sorry, Nintendo. Also, see these cow's horns? They're sharp, they hurt, they kill you instantly. Everything in this is insta-death. The fork is also insta-death. It's also almost impossible not to get stuck up here and just be stuck here forever. So I think we'll end it here. Right, this is a game called Box Off 2. I would show you the original first, but you know, oh fuck. But this one is just way better. Although one problem is it doesn't have a one-player mode like the other one did. Okay, let's click play. Box off 2. Yeah, can I put this in full screen without it destroying itself? Yeah, okay. Let's do Crystal Cave. That's my favourite map. Right. So, yeah, this is running it. No, God. Okay, so there's red and blue. I'll use space to jump. I don't know why I did that. Down kicks up. Well, you can play all these games, by the way. I will link my Scratch account in the description. You can play the ones that are public. If they aren't public, it's because they're unfinished or just shite. Shite in Scratch terms, not in objective terms. Okay, you could also do like a Hadouken thing, and you had like a little energy meter, and it like I was so proud of this, and it like drained the more attacks you did, it drained the thingy. It's very hard to have draining health bars in Scratch, so it's like little blocks that kind of drain. Yeah, this is a bit boring. You can Blue fight back. Ooh, Mr. Blue. Ooh, look at that. He's gonna get away. Ooh, he's falling. Oh no. No, Mr. Red's gonna get him. Mr. Red's gonna get him. This isn't a political metaphor about like the 2016 elections or anything. Oh yeah, it looks like Mr. Blue. I don't know. And then Mr. Red's gonna ban all the Muslims or something, and he's gonna. There we are. So it just goes back to the title screen, which made it a bit annoying because if you are both at low health and you know someone got the last hit, if you're both at the same health, and there's one hit away from death, you wouldn't know who won. That was really annoying. So I had there's a file in the game of me when I was like 11, just saying player 1 wins, player 2 wins. Maybe we can still find that. Jesus, Scratch is slow. Need to make a HTML version. This uses Flash Player still. Sounds. Okay, let's listen to this.
Player 1 wins!
I think I might have deepened it a bit. I don't know.
Player 2 wins!
Player 2 wins! There's a meow as well. Oh, this one. This one I never published. I don't. Actually, no. Maybe I did. Yeah, I did. Oh no, I didn't. Oh, that was a roller coaster. Anyhow, this was one of the first thingies I made in Scratch. I should mention actually, I did loads of things in Scratch 1.4, the previous version. Oh, I died. But I've forgotten about this till now. But they were never any good. They're always poopy shite. So you know. So in this game, you would Numbskull and you kicked the air to move in a random fashion, and then these little sludgy things. And if I remember, I was so proud of this. Yep. Press the green flag to continue. Okay. You can press up, I think, or some button. I don't know which one it is. And you can go in here. Look at that. And I remember there was like there was like a little reference because I made this like in the first day of the summer holidays. You can bounce in bed as well after was a slice of pizza. The health is pizza because I realized I forgot to explain who Numbskull was. Numbskull was this character that I made when I was like 6, and he was all, you know. I made a game later called Numbskull Pixelate, which wasn't very good either. There's a certain Irish gentleman who will be dying to play this game, though, I'm sure. So yeah, I had a little note saying hi to my teacher in there, on that little Numbskull picture, and something like my old primary school teacher. I don't know. This game is pretty shite. This is basically all it has to offer. Also, you know a game's good when it has to have its controls at the top of the screen. Not even like nice ergonomic things, just the words written. And when you sprint, your legs don't move. I don't know. I was 11. You got to cut me some slack. Okay, here's one that I made later when I was 11. This is a bit strange. My food tech teacher told me and some people that some of my friends, I don't know why, we had to design a flapjack. So I just made this little thing in Scratch, and she's like, "Oh yeah, it's okay, you can do that. That's nice." She was normal. I can say what, yeah. She was alright. I don't know. I actually don't remember how that well. So you can move the ingredient with the arrow keys. One thing I do like about Scratch, and one thing I wish that other things like Construct 2, which is the engine I use now, had, is like the ability to have vector graphics rather than just bitmaps. I know you could just make a vector in Illustrator or what have you, and rasterize it, but you know, this has infinite scalability, and it runs like shit. But you know, and you can place ingredients off the flapjack as well. I don't know what the white dot's meant to be, but you know, you can. Yeah, isn't that amazing? Oh, I've just found this modified version of the Incredible Adventures of Turnip Man. Now, because I think this is the right version, I don't know. Because we made this, me and some friends, for, well, it was actually just me, but I know I let them take credit. But because this was made for school, you know how schools always, you have to like you never just do a task. It's always for some made up company, or so and so need a thingy for this thing, and you have to, so in year 7, yeah. So we had to make one for this imaginary company called Up and Out. Maybe they do the same course now. I don't know. If anyone here is in year 7, you might have to do that. I actually don't know. But yeah. So all I did, if I remember, was because they're like, oh, you can't submit that game, Ozzy. You've got to have, I don't know whether they know, you've got to have Up and Out in the background or something. You have Up and Out being linked into it. So all I did was just add that sign for a fake company. Like okay, I'm just gonna have, I don't see what the point in doing that is. Like, I guess, I see if you make a fake company, it like adds motivation for people to do, for like stupid kids who think it's a real company to do things. But, I don't know why that would be like an essential thing for you to pass the thingy, I don't know. Like, one of my teachers, he told me like, oh, it's, in the whatever, they just tell you or make up a reason for doing whateversies. So you know, yeah, seems a bit strange to rant over. Ooh, let's have a look at this one's called City Robber. There are 2 games that this one, two of my friends that in year 7, they just didn't know Scratch. I was the only one who actually knew Scratch, and we're doing the game design thing. So, ooh, City, and there's a little $sign. Look at that. I was gonna make a game that sounded like, you know, like NES games, kind of, maybe, or like, it sounded like one of those pop station games, kind of, you know, Street King, City Robber, you know. Yeah, so I made this game for them. They told me what to do. They modified it. They modified this a bit. I remember they made it so there was like a climbing frame or something that you could, oh, I died. Yeah. So this one, you get the idea. You got to collect all the money and avoid the bomb. When you get a bomb, you get a little X in the corner. You see your score, and then when you get 3 X's, it's bedtime for the, I don't know, you die, basically. And it's, all of these games are really glitchy, by the way, because you know, Scratch is not a very, it's good for basic stuff, but for the stuff I was trying to do, no. So this is a game I made. I actually quite like this game. I don't know, I haven't played it in ages. I've forgotten about all these games. This one was called Ground Defense 1.0. So you could fire big shells and it would boom, the plane go down. And the planes have little swastikas on them as well. Yeah, Scratch is meant to be a website for kids. How do the mods, and the mods are pretty good on Scratch, like for swearing and stuff. I remember I swore at some people back in the day, whatever these. And I got, you know, they gave me like a response like, oh, it's not nice to swear at people. So I you know, how did some mod just not see the big red swastikas? Maybe it's okay because you're shooting them. Goddamn Nazis. And they drop bombs on you as well. And wait, why are the little fighters bombing? That's a bit weird. Are they? I don't know. Yeah, let's play a different game. Here's one I made a while ago. All my friends are into Call of Duty and Battlefield, and I was into Mario and Zelda. So I don't know why, but I made this thing where you click on select your favorite game. None of these are games, they're franchises, you twat. But you can select your favorite game. I remember one of my friends got a bit angry at me over this, and it would tell you what you thought about other games. So Call of Duty. I don't know. You think all other games are shite, man? Let's try Battlefield. Yeah, mate, just click it. Yeah, mate. Is that a thing? Do Battlefield players like Zelda? I don't know. I was 11. I wasn't allowed to play I wasn't allowed to play Battlefield. You don't like Battlefield, but Zelda players, no, you don't call it, but apparently Zelda players do like Battlefield. And that's because one of my friends was like really into Battlefield. He's like, oh no, Battlefield's really good, mate. Call of Duty shite, Battlefield's amazing though. Super Mario, you just wanted that Nintendo business, you know. You don't need that violence. Okay, I think we've got time for maybe let's do 2 more. Controls, move left and right with the arrow keys. Jump higher with space. Goal, collect 100 shiny ball things. Enjoy. Okay, this is called Numbskull's Trampoline. Why Numbskull? It was like Numbskull, but he didn't have legs or arms. He was like a little flinamide Numbskull, so it was easy to animate. Ooh, look at that. It's just a little thingy-mabobby. Trampoline you gotta collect. The goal is you actually have to just collect 100 of these and fuck off. Am I actually going to do that? Because I don't have all day. Even though I actually don't think it took that long, but you know. Oh, look at that. It's so cutesy. This game is public, by the way. You can go play this right now. I'm not going to link them all. I'm not going to link all the games I played because you can just go to my Scratch profile and you'll be able to find these. So yeah, this is called Numbskull's Trampoline. This is a game I made that was trying to be a bit deep, and I think like Limbo. I've never actually played Limbo, but I think I saw it in a Vsauce video and I wanted to have the art style. And this game's called Alone, and it's really buggy, okay. Was a little anime guy, ooh, chibi chibi, ooh, yeah, mate. I woke up in a strange forest, eh? The sky was dark, the sky was inky black, whatever. I was utterly a small loan of $1 million. Let's play. That's some spooky music. Now I remember this game. I tried to make it really deep, which you'll see at the end. So look at the shit leader on everything. Look at that water. Look how everything's dark and purple, you guys. It's so edgy. I think I actually removed this because it was like there's like some reason I removed that. I can't remember why. You can push a rock. I'm pretty proud of that. The physics. I think that's pretty shy, you know. Okay, let's yeah. It was a jellyfish. 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 The music's all spookalooky. We can just push this bad boy. We can go, woo! Mamacita! There's a little bat. There's 2 big lingams coming up from the ground. Oh, look, there's a little shaft of light. So this is where it gets really deep and fit. Oh, look, it's like some weird guy from Star Trek. Oh, this happy music. This actually makes me cringe. I think I remember. I'm sorry for using the word cringe. It's an overused word, but I feel it would be the place where I should stay. Thanks for playing. That was so deep. Oh my goodness, I feel enlightened right now. Yeah, so that's about it for my Scratch games. Link to my Scratch account if you want to play some of them is down in the description below. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Whatever I call you guys. I don't need a name for you guys. I only have like 100 and something subscribers. Fuck's sake.